Welcome, everybody, to the Two Sides of a Coin podcast, episode 110. I'm one of your hosts. It feels good to say that again because it's been some weeks. One of your hosts here, Frank, a.k.a. Belv, as you all love me and know me as. Or, now known as, what was it? What was my name?
Bryan, I can hear all that shit. What the fuck you doing?
My bad. Bitch next door.
Yeah, that one. I'm trying to get through the intros because I want to get back to our conversation we was having before this fucking show. Before the intro, because we stopped to get into the show. Of course, I'm here with the squad, the gang, the family. Everybody's here tonight. To my right is Dirty D, Triple D, man himself, helicopter man. Everything you like to call him and know him as by. He's still it. Mm-hmm. At least in terms of content.
This guy, man.
Yeah, this guy, he's good.
Yeah.
Hey. I know how to hold my friends down. That's all I'm saying.
He's flying around the city, boy. Not me. I don't know how to hold him down. That boy be flying, boy.
Landing on patches of bush.
God damn. Landing right in them shit.
There's not a single helicopter that plans to land on the bush.
But you've landed on
patches of
a nice
grass,
little land of a little high grass one time. Here or there.
In my life? Probably.
See, we're getting somewhere.
All right.
All right. Well, in case you guys
remember
wondering,
the joke we used to say that.
What?
Here we say, or you like eat somebody ass, you go.
Yeah, you spit out the hair.
Spit out the hair.
And now look at you.
For best
eat it ass regularly.
Specificity. Hold on. It's.
Shit.
Just in case you were wondering, I'm doing fine.
All right. Sounds good.
Just in case. We're good.
Yeah, just in case you were concerned with my well-being. I'm fine. I'm fantastic. Thank you.
Of course. To his right is the fan favorite, the superstar. He shows up when he wants, like Kyrie.
Wow.
The most controversial voice on this show, as well as possibly the most misogynistic. But we love him to death no matter what.
Come on.
What do we know him as? The Kama Sutra Don?
Yeah,
the Nasty Mon? That's his Pokemon name?
Yeah, I like it.
Of course, as you all know, his name is B-Rye, Raw Dog McGraw from the East, West, South, and North. Back at it. Welcome, sir.
Forgot a couple of them. A.K.A. Pervy Sage.
Yeah, no, a.k.a. all the good, nasty shit. I didn't want to get into all that. Everybody knows you and knows you're a filthy bastard.
Okay.
I'm
and not good too. Jesus Christ.
Nobody cares about us anymore, Bryan. We're irrelevant. We've been gone too long.
Yeah.
Of course, last but not least, my brother, Joe, back at it with what's the new crypto news of 2022?
Oh, here he fucking goes.
Oh, my God. We need a new
Hey, you know how, like, every news show or broadcast has a specialist, like a meteorologist?
Yeah.
Joe's just our crypto, stock market guy. We just go to Joe for all that.
You could just say financial
guru himself.
Unprofessional.
You're the guy.
Unprofessional financial.
You're like that guy on MSNBC who talks about stock all day. He just yells and spits.
Yeah.
But except you don't yell.
Fucking sell!
Do it! It's shitting! Of course, we are the Two Sides of a Coin podcast. First and foremost, thank you everybody who is listening. We know, or watching, of course. We know we've been gone for quite some time. A variety of things happened to us. One, obviously the last episode was prior to New Year's Eve. It was that Monday, if I believe, right before New Year's Eve. Mm-hmm. We gave an end of the year wrap-up show. Just basically going throughout the year of 2021. After that, we all spent, I guess we could just get right into it. We all spent that New Year's Eve together. So New Year's Eve, let's just stay on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, might as well.
Great time. Shout out to Jay. We all went to Jay's house. Spent it together. Felt good. Everybody was in the same room. J.E. came down from New Jersey.
It was awesome.
It was good to see him. It was good to just have everybody at one place. Now, being that was the place that we were all together on New Year's Eve, we kind of forgot COVID existed that night. And a plethora of us.
Plethora.
Thanks, Delson.
Gotcha.
That's why you're here.
Mm-hmm.
You're like my Grammarly.
What's Grammarly?
It's this app you can use on your phone or like your
Nah,
laptop
hey, no,
to
don't,
write.
hey, don't be advertising no apps.
Yo, you right. Matter of fact, edit that shit out.
I'm bleeping that
Right, you
shit.
fucked
Nah,
up.
I'm dead ass bleeping it. Fuck them.
Yeah, fuck 'em. All right, whatever. New Year's Eve, we all had a great time. Definitely, probably most likely like 3 or 4 of us definitely got sick from that night. So plus COVID happened, so some of us got sick. Obviously, we want to be responsible and quarantine. I was home literally for 11 days straight. I know Bryan got sick first. He was quarantining as well. So we weren't able to get together and cast again, just because we wanted to, even though we were irresponsible New Year's Eve, we wanted to at least be responsible any way we could after the fact that we got sick.
Can I clarify real quick before
Yes.
you go too far?
Go ahead, brother.
These pussies got sick.
Oh
I
shit!
didn't
It's
say
sure-
you got sick. I said me and Bryan.
I'm actually
nah.
dead right now. This is actually an AI.
Me and Joe made it out unscathed.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were ready to go.
And I was in the hospital
That same
the
day.
morning of.
Damn.
That's a real one.
That's because he had gakis.
Oh,
That is
shit.
not what that was.
He had the
Bro,
cookies?
no, you know I got an itemized bill and I had to question them on like half of the shit they put on
They
there.
charge you $200 for Tylenol.
They
$300.
charged me like $300 just for a scalpel.
Yeah, they put that scalpel right in your ass.
No,
Nah,
I
you
never got
heard?
touched with a scalpel.
That's
Wow, that's
wild.
crazy.
That's crazy.
And then there's like some other shit on there. There's like COVID, like 2019 COVID something, but like
Was
it's
it a test?
2021.
Oh, they try to play you.
What the fuck?
They're
So it's
smacking.
like-
They're smacking your money around, bro.
Right? I was like, bro, nah, none of this shit looks. This looks kind of off.
You gotta send it to Pops.
I had
Pops
just, of course, bro. Of
you gotta
course,
send it to him.
I had just look. I've been asking for this itemized receipt since
Well,
March of last year.
yeah, that's crazy.
I just got it.
From
They
a
tried to
hospital?
send me no
From
'cause-
another spot.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I went I went December as well. They sent me that one before they sent me the one from March. I was like, I know why you don't want to see. Like there has to be a reason why I've spoken to 5 of you guys and none of you guys want to send this to me. I finally got it though.
That shit goes to
Crazy.
show you the medical field is also a business, bro.
Yeah.
No matter
more,
what-
more of the story: hospitals are a scam, and y'all got the vid.
I mean, granted,
I think.
it is a scam, but you kind of have to get scammed.
Yeah, that shit's
Like,
crazy.
it's either all right. Well, if I don't get scammed, I'm rolling a dice on dying here. So I'm about to pay, because you think about it, like, and I don't want to stay on this too long, but you think about it, like, you don't really want to put a price on your health or your life.
Mhm.
So even it's like you're right. D's like, well, what is the price of a human's life for being or getting
No, it's
better?
sim- it's
Well,
simple.
You know what I'm
Canada
saying?
has
It's
free
all
healthcare,
subjective. It's like
so-
what? Well, this fucking hospital over here probably like
He's like, yo, I just
It's
saved your life.
30% less what they charge. You know what I'm saying?
It's simple. It's like they put a meal out there and you haven't eaten in months. Like you can pay for that. It's $200 for that piece of bread right there.
Mhm.
But, I mean, if you could die,
You could exactly.
or you could pay
But-
$200
or
for
you
that
could pay
piece
the
of bread.
200 for the nice little dry egg we had in the lunchroom for you.
Hey, it's your choice.
No, and the craziest
have
part
words.
is the reviews for that place as
Yeah.
an emergency room, awful.
Advent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. They get a lot of flack for that. But
Uh,
anyway, so yeah, Joe was stomach virus sick that day. Still made it. Whatever. We got sick. COVID happened. We're all better now. Thank God it wasn't worse than what it could have been. I'm just happy that none of us had to be hospitalized in any form or fashion. Now back to New Year's Eve, fellas. New Year's Eve, should I go first? I thought it was a great night. Obviously, I already said that. Number one thing, though, that was the best.
Charizard.
I forgot how... what?
Oh, I thought Charizard pulled up.
Charizard pulled up? I get...
Fucking the dumpster fire of my life.
The dumpster fire... Yeah, that could have been symbolism. No, I forgot how fun fireworks are. Like, I'm 30 years old. I haven't... Like, anytime there was a fireworks show or something, I'm not really into go seeing it. But shooting your own fireworks in
It's different.
front of you, and when it's
Fun.
like the cool fucking shit, I fucking turned into a 12-year-old kid again. It was awesome.
Yeah, it's fun.
It was so much fun. And God, it's super dangerous. Why do they let us do that shit?
That's
Fam,
why.
we have explosives and we're shooting it in the air randomly just to see a bunch of random colors. And I'm not even gonna say random colors. It really be like green, purple, and like the light color. You
And
know what
red.
the light color is? Like the one that just look like light.
That white color.
Yeah, just light,
The
just
yellow.
sparkles.
The yellow.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Well, granted, so we enjoyed the fireworks show we all put on, but then what happened after?
No, nothing. You're
Fireworks reminded us of why America is a double-edged sword with this freedom shit.
Yeah.
You gave us those fireworks, we had a great time, and then what we do?
We threw it right in a dumpster.
Threw it right in a dumpster full of dry wood and fucking drywall.
Yep.
And it turns on fire, everybody.
Yep.
In the middle, it's like
Big
1
ass
a.m.,
flame.
1:30 in the morning, and now we have a huge dumpster fire. And we're all sitting there watching it, wondering what's going to happen next.
Oh, my
I like that
favorite part.
the women there took the initiative before any of us. All of us sat there. The women are dressed up in heels, and they are coming out with pots and pans of water to try to put this shit out.
Listen to this, bro. That has nothing to do with anything. We just know that it was like stupid to do that. The dumpster was containing the fire.
It was.
We did not need to fucking pour pots of water.
That shit was so funny, though.
Oh, who was inventing that?
I can name one person that was the forefront, but I'm not even gonna give her the dignity of naming her.
No.
Yes.
Oh my god! Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
So I walk in. By the way, I walk in late. I didn't miss the fireworks, unfortunately. But when I walk in, there's smoke. There's smoke.
It was smoky.
Smoke coming from the dumpster. Didn't really think about it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Didn't smell. Didn't see any embers. I just kept walking past it. Maybe 40 minutes later, 30 minutes later, Stephanie goes outside to get a liquor bottle from the car. And then, she just found a blaze.
A blaze right
the
in front of
dumpster's
the
quite
crib.
literally in like an inferno.
And Turkey's car was literally right parked next to it.
Yeah.
Like, in front of it.
Yeah, it was fun though.
We
Turkey,
get the fire.
we're like, yo, Turkey.
Thank
move
God the
your car, bro.
firefighters were like, yo, this happened. He literally explained it. The firefighter was like, you guys threw the fireworks in the dumpster, didn't you? We're like, yeah. They're like, yeah, this usually happens on New Year's Eve. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we'll just turn it off.
Yo, word.
That's it.
Mind you, we have like mad drugs in the back.
Yeah, cops right there.
Cops there. We got mad drugs. We got a bong. We got 2 bongs.
Big ass
We're going
John.
crazy. And
Yeah,
imagine they just, let's come in there. What up?
Brian, real
I
quick,
would've
hold
been
on.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let him slide with that.
What he just say? I'm sorry.
Don't ever say big ass Johns with a room full
Big
of
ass
men.
John. Big ass John.
Don't
Time
ever
out.
do that.
Wait, what?
He said 2 big ass Johns.
Oh, I thought he was referring to us.
Yeah.
Stupid. So yeah, we put out the fire, and then we enjoyed the rest of the night, which was it was one of my favorite New Year's Eve in quite some time, and I don't think I have a memorable New Year's Eve as good as that one. I tell you one that was one of our worst. The time we drove all over Orlando for nothing. Remember that?
That was memorable though.
It's memorable because it was one of the shittiest New Year's I've ever had.
I loved it.
You guys remember that? And that was when we were like extra broke.
Yeah.
That was my favorite
we,
part
we
about
didn't
it.
have nothing to do, bro.
That gas was like dire.
We should have saved it.
We should have.
And we didn't.
Couldn't go to work. Couldn't go to work for a week.
All because we was trying to find a New Year's Eve
I had to call out for a whole week.
some sick shit.
There's some
Anyways.
shit going on back there.
2022. This is where we're at. This is the first cast of 2022.
Jesus.
With that said, gentlemen, how's 2022 been so far for all of us?
Shitty.
Okay, shitty. Why are you saying that, Brian?
Well, shitty and not shitty, but shitty. Had to switch jobs recently.
Had to switch jobs recently. Can you elaborate, sir?
Yeah.
Tell our fans about your personal life. They love it.
No, that's all you need to know.
That's it?
Yeah, I got fired, bro. What you want me to say?
Bitch, you didn't
There you
get
go.
fired.
That's all you gotta say? Why you got fired? Go ahead.
You didn't get fired.
Motivate the people, bro.
You said fuck the coppers.
Show them you stand on your word, bro.
Fired.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. You got fired. He deserves to be unemployed.
You know it's in review right now, Delson.
IRS watching, boy.
Yeah. It was unfortunate they had to lay him off.
Nah. It was yeah, bro. Nah, it was just a disagreement. That's all.
Yeah. Fuck the
I don't
coppers.
have to
man,
really
say what you
elaborate.
feel, bro.
Nah.
Fuck him.
Nah.
Fuck the coppers is all I'm gonna say.
Nah, I don't have to say all that.
All right.
You a bitch.
I
You
ain't
ain't
no
going to
bitch.
work for the dude no more. Fuck
Huh?
him. I say you ain't going to work. Oh, you must have texted him. That's what happened.
No.
You texting, yo, man, I'm fucked up. Come on, B. Let me get my van
Let
back.
me get it back.
Need
Let me
that
get my
van.
job back, please.
Please, yo, that one, I didn't even back up into that shit. That wasn't even me, Carlito.
Carlito.
Yo, yeah, that's true too. I got away with getting in an accident there too. Fuck that nigga, bro.
There, see, that's the fuck what I wanted, man. It's the fucking 2022 where the fuck energy at.
Yeah,
Fuck him,
nigga,
man.
fuck 'em.
That's what type of time we on.
I get money a different way. It's not the only job. He was acting like it was
That's
the
what
only
I
job
said.
in the world type shit.
Nah, man, you got to stop letting these people talk to you like that. That's why unemployment is high, because nobody willing to take that shit no more.
Yo, that's the same
There's other
reason,
jobs
That's
out
the
there,
same
bro.
reason I left my job.
Yeah,
Fucking manager.
exactly.
He
People
wanted-
not willing
he
to take
wanted
that shit no more.
Lie a grown, mind you, a grown man wanted to lie so that he could win the argument between himself.
Yeah. It just goes to show you.
Pride and ego's a
I
thing.
feel that
bro.
same way though. What you said though?
Pride and ego's a thing.
It is a very much, and it's even exemplified when you put these type of people in positions of power.
And that's the type of people that want to be in positions of power.
Yep.
That's the thing.
They lack something from their personal lives or their character that they make up for it when they get that promotion. So that right there is like, oh, you put me in a position where I mean something. So I'm going to take that because I don't mean anything else anywhere else. And no sort of space, nowhere. I'm going to take that and exemplify it to another level because that's all I have.
It's like
That's how I see it, bro, to be honest with you
That
guys.
boy-
Whenever I talk to somebody who has, like, when you could tell the type of person they are, like, they impose power, they're aggressive with their personality,
His
you know what I'm saying?
his
Or,
wife be beating him up. for
yeah,
sure.
like, stuff like that to me,
Fuck that nigga.
I think, no, but Brian's making a joke. That is funny as fucking you asked me, but that's a good point, bro.
I'm only
Like,
laughing because there's no doubt.
yeah, it's a good point. Like, people only act like that like that's energy we talked about it. Like,
Yeah.
the energy he gave you wasn't for you.
Yeah.
It just came at you because you probably the only one he
He
maybe
could do
didn't
it
like. Maybe just he knew this was it. Like, oh, all right, I gotta let it out on somebody. My wife probably fucked my neighbor yesterday,
And I caught him.
and I caught it, and now I'm
And-
so angry I can't beat her ass.
And I try to
And I
fight
kind of
the...
want to watch now.
Whoa.
Shit. And I'm into cucking.
Yo, that's the customer service dilemma too. Like when you're dealing with like people that they have this like, you know, like their retail wall between you and them, and they think they can talk to you a certain way.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And then when you go up to a different level and they're not prepared for it, they always like shrink.
It's so
'Cause they
funny.
forget they're like, oh, this person can destroy me at any
Yeah.
moment.
It's
You know,
funny
like
you say
the
that,
old
though.
people always do that shit. Like they always
Old?
be like, yeah. The privileged. I won't say anything more than that. The privileged people always come in there, you know. They go in there and then you come at them just as hot as them or hotter, and they'll be like, oh, I have my bad. And then they'll backtrack to be like, hey, I didn't really mean to come in like that, you know. You know? That's the same thing. They're all overcompensating for something else. So
But I give some. No, I'm with you. I do give certain people like flag. Like, let's say you just had an outburst of like anger or some shit. Like, just something came out of you. Like, and then you come back and you're like, yo, my bad or something. Like, for me, I'm gonna forgive that. Like, I'm not gonna. Cause we all go through
Within
shit.
the same conversation, if I come at you in a certain way and it wasn't meant for you, I will tell you, yo, my bad.
I agree.
Within the same conversation.
But people sometimes not like
That's-
that, bro.
that-
They
but
gotta
that's the
let it
thing.
out, and they're like, yo, fuck it. Whoever's the target, like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just spray at them.
Yeah.
Like,
But
whatever
that's
it is.
just the type of person I am because I'm
'Cause-
already like that.
because you're
I
sensible.
will say some shit. I'm sensitive as fuck.
No,
yeah.
you're sensible.
Oh, but in that too. Both. I'll get hurt and I'll say some stupid shit. And then I'll say sorry right away or the next day. Or something.
I'm that way.
I've said something
agree.
to both of you guys or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To all you guys that I've said, oh shit, all right, my bad. I should have never said that shit. And like that wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah, like the time you was
And
like,
that
yo,
wasn't
let's go ask the penis. I was like, what?
And then I was just like, yo, my bad. That was wild, you know?
Yeah. We're friends. And we both men.
I thought that was-
heterosexual men.
Oh. Who?
Why
What's
you
wrong?
want to go
What'd you-
ask the penis?
What?
Yeah, we gotta do this.
just for, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, for my clarification, I did not have any partake in the board. The board is strictly Bryan's, or if Delson wants to share that message, Bryan and Delson's message of the board.
There's no message there.
I'm just going to say that message is whatever you want to go ahead and
I'll
fill in
read
the
it
words
for the
or letters
listeners
with.
because there's mostly listeners than viewers, so I'll tell them. It says make D blank G blank again.
Mm-hmm.
And with that said, the new episode of Euphoria came out.
It sure did. It definitely came out on Sunday. Yes.
Frank's trying to backtrack out of this conversation.
And I'm just going in. I'm just laying in there.
He wants to escape.
You're trying to lean me in this. Like, get back. It's back what we were talking about.
Okay.
Well, we were talking about Euphoria.
Yeah, we were.
I guess we could talk about Euphoria.
Yeah, why not?
You know, because we were just talking about 2020. Hold on, man.
It was a great first season.
You trying to throw it off. Time out. All right, so you got fired.
Oh, okay, my bad.
You got a new job.
Sorry, we're still talking about
we're
that.
not talking about new jobs here. We have to work new jobs at the moment, only because we aren't making money off the cast yet.
Yeah.
So we don't promote our forced labor work here that we have to do in order to survive in this country.
New job started today. Pretty cool. Just learning new stuff. Is a completely different field, so I'm excited to try it out.
Try something different. Trying something different.
Yeah.
So like, damn, 2022, boom, started with a bang for you, brother.
Shit,
like
bro.
a whole
Action
new, like
packed.
it's like fresh new start.
I had
for you.
COVID the first week, got fired the second week.
Oof.
Third week started. Third week did nothing, and then fourth week started a new job.
Pow, pow, pow.
Nigga, right away.
But hey,
Back to back.
we got to go through hard shit sometimes, bro. I told you, like, you got to go
The
through
beginning of the year usually is rough for me.
That's the shit that makes life worth it, though, right? Like, you go through shit, and then you pick yourself back up.
It is what it is. I honestly, like, everyone, like, all my friends, my mom, Delson, my girl, everyone was very supportive, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Chanti, because she's helping.
Well, I mean, if anybody wasn't supportive, I would think you would, watch for that one.
Yeah, exactly. No, but you know what I'm saying, though. You know what I'm saying, though, because sometimes people can act like they don't, you know what I'm saying? Not that they don't care, but they just like, whatever. But all my friends, as soon as I told them, yo, chill, find something new, fuck that shit.
Yeah, bro.
I thought that was awesome.
I
know you guys feel like it's like it's
fired,
nothing,
what?
but I feel like it's something.
I've been fired twice.
Yeah.
And I felt that same way where it's like, it's a comfortability thing, though. Like, after being fired twice, I'm a 30-year-old man now. Like, you kind of put perspective back into it. It's like, I could have easily found a job right after. Why did I think I needed to work back at Chipotle?
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck did I think, because I got fired? Well, actually, I didn't get fired at Chipotle. I quit. I just walked out in the middle of my shift.
I remember that day.
Motherfucker.
Time out. I'm gangster. Hold up.
That's not gang.
Nah, this is gangster. This is gangster. I left in the middle of rush hour, right? Then I asked for my job back 2 days back.
Yo, all right. Tell me. So,
But I say it like, yo, I text her like nothing happened, bro.
yo, Frank,
Yo,
tell
you
me
come
how
back?
it's gangster, and I'll tell you how it's not. Please tell me how it's gangster, and I'll tell you how
Cause
it's
that's
not.
gangster. I go quit my job and then I'm gonna go back and ask for it. Like, I ain't do shit.
All right, if that's gangster to you,
That's
then
like
different.
somebody killing somebody and you coming right back to the murder scene. Like, oh
And
shit,
saying
what happened?
sorry, my bad.
What happened here?
My fault.
Nah,
What happened here?
This is how I picture it. Work was busy as fuck. He was overwhelmed. He's like, "Fuck this," and he ran out.
That's what I did.
That's how your arms were.
My arms flaring in the air.
and then when he got back to the crib, a couple days passed. He's like, "Yo, I think I need my job back, yo." Then he went back to his
Couple
old
of
girl.
days, bitch. The next day, I was like, hold up.
His old girl.
What
He's
did I
like,
just do?
What the fuck I do?
he's like, "Yo, is it cool if I come back?
Yo.
Yo,
I'll
I
sleep on
dead
the
said
couch
that,
for
though.
now."
I dead said that. I was like, yo, my bad. Like, it was just a hard day for me. My cat died. I didn't even have a cat.
Shit.
She was like, nah, we good. I'm
I remember
like,
that.
damn,
Frank's
Bryan,
like,
hold
yo,
me
I'm about to
down.
be out. Fuck this job. And I'm just like, nigga, if you're gonna do it, Adam was like, nigga, if you're gonna do it, just do it now. Don't
Yeah.
do it when we start the shift.
Yeah.
And then Frank waited till 6 and they quit it.
Yo, and 6 is when rush hour starts, B.
Yo,
But I was
that
so
shit
so
funny.
fucking, I hated that job, bro. I was like,
I was
fuck
not
this
there,
place.
so I didn't give a fuck.
And it's whack
I didn't
because like
like my shift.
I was the only one they always scheduled at night. Bryan, Alex always got to work together in the morning. Me, schedule 5:30 close.
I think they were gonna
Bro, I never got morning shifts. That shit was fucking whack, bro.
Dog.
I got 2 scars on my arm from that shit ass job that's never gonna go away.
You would have waited a year, bro. I would have made the schedule, and we would have all been working together. In the same
We would have
time.
all been fucking in the damn where the food at.
Excuse me?
Brian would have let us all fucking the food place. 'Cause that's all
in
he
the
was doing,
fridge?
fucking in the food thing.
In the fridge.
Yeah, he was fucking
walk-in?
up. Hey, listen, if you went, let me say something.
I told Chipotle up.
Let
boy.
me say something. If you went to the Chipotle on Colonial
No, don't
Colonial
say
by
yo. Don't
Fashion
say that, bro.
between the years of 2011 to maybe
Don't
20,
say that shit, nigga.
2014,
That's not even true.
there's a good chance you had some yam on your corn.
Yo, that is not true at
There's a
all,
good
though.
chance you had booty sweat on that steak.
God
Hold
damn.
on. He's saying that shit like it's like one of those infomercials about getting cancer and shit.
Yo,
So
shit.
if you bought Tylenol between year 2008,
I'm trying to
2010,
get. Hey,
you
I'm
might
trying.
be.
They gonna after this episode, Brian just has a whole bunch of fucking lawsuits that come.
yo, mad text.
It's
It's
not
all
even-
I think I
legend.
lost my. I can't see because I found a pube in my chicken.
Why?
I got mesothelioma now because I ate the
Hold on, my daughter got pregnant 4 weeks after we fucking had a bowl there.
Oh shit! That baby look just like him. That ass looks just like
It's
me
just
too.
it's like a white tall, looks just like, he's just mad white. It just looks just like you.
God damn, that would have been awesome.
No,
Yo, eating a bowl and getting pregnant is nuts.
that is eating a burrito bowl and getting pregnant is a wild way to get
That's
pregnant. I
a
ain't gonna hold
wild
you.
way.
Yeah, that's nuts. That's almost as crazy as that Drake story with the fucking. Have you heard that story?
You heard about that story, bro?
You guys heard about that story?
what?
With the hot sauce.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's wild, bro.
I just think
I don't think
No,
it's
it's
that
wild that a girl would do that. Not the fact that even if he did it or he didn't, I don't care. It's the fact that a girl would do that. That's crazy,
bro, girls
What?
do that with like normal dudes.
bro.
You were gonna
I
say
found
butt
out-
mash.
I found out.
And then he said,
Damn, that's a good point, Joe.
Yo, he had his lips ready like.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
But I found out
I
that
had a
like
double
girls,
think. I was like, what?
nah,
Yeah,
So
sometimes.
he asked her, "Yo, I'm gonna put this shit on there," or she told him, "Yo, put some hot sauce on your shit."
no, this is what happened. They
No.
fucked. He yammed in the condom. This is the story. Apparently, he put hot sauce in the condom with the yam so it would kill it. She then went in the bathroom after him, took the condom, put it in her, and then got infected.
Oh, okay. So then,
She's suing him for that. She's saying because
Oh, I
the
didn't
hot sauce
understand
fucked her
that.
chocha up, that it's his fault. Granted, she tried to forcefully impregnate herself with his used condom.
and that's not against the law to do that,
I think that should
Forcefully
be.
impregnate
I think
yourself?
that should be a federal crime. To be honest,
bro. That's rape.
exactly. You know what else is rape that nobody talks about? When they lock your legs. When they lock your legs and you can't fuck, bro. That's the same move. I swear to God, the UFC fighters got that shit from girls. That shit's rape. You know how many dudes are out there that got babies like
Not
that?
only is that rape, but cum in me should be considered rape too. I'm not gonna lie. Because how many choices do you have
I don't know,
when a
cum in
woman
me
says
is like-
"come in me"?
cum
How
in-
many choices do you have? I feel like I'm gonna explode in 3 seconds when someone says that to me. How could you do that? That's rape. So if we want to continue
Time
talking about
out.
what's
Time
rape,
out. So you're saying because you're on the verge of climaxing, and because she basically pushes your back a little bit with some words, that's rape on the woman's part?
Frank said the figure 4 leg lock is rape too. So.
Nah, come on.
that's
Nah,
exactly,
no,
that's
bro,
exactly
listen,
what I
the leg
said.
lock thing,
Because that's
nah.
what I fucking bet.
No, the leg lock thing is true though. That's why you gotta say
That's
like,
rape,
You gotta
bro.
say like 30 seconds early just to see what she's about to do. To see if she
Oh
lets
no,
you
the
pull
leg
out.
lock.
Bro, I had
Nah.
a girl try that on me one time.
The leg lock.
And it,
Will you punch
I
her in the chin?
promise you, no. Luckily, I ain't gonna hold you. Luckily, my shit's small. And I was able to get it out in the leg. lock. Like, you know how, like, I was able to, I can't do
My
it.
boy just moved the hips. Yo, that's
I couldn't
awesome.
do it. I was like, oh, like in that second, because you got to think about
Yeah, yeah.
you're against time.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're against your body time. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
feel it coming, you're like, oh shit.
Oh God.
And then like, but it's like one of those like, yo, she did it without telling me. Like you try to budge, you're just like, oh no. It's like when you're in a roller coaster and you know how you can't move from those bars. I was like, oh shit. And she's like, keep going. I'm like,
You see that right there? Keep going.
I'm not going to do this again.
To me,
and then the music came on, Delson.
To me, she might as well put a gun to my head. I ain't gonna lie.
You said what?
She says, keep going. That's like, might as well put a knife to my throat and say, might as well do the same thing.
I think that's actual thing though. Like, isn't that a thing? Like, you could get in trouble. Like, you go to jail, like, because it's technically persuading somebody. Like, if I told Bryan to kill somebody and I manipulated Bryan to kill, I think I could get in trouble. I could go to prison for technically, manipulating you to kill.
Yeah, they didn't do it now.
So like,
no, that's not for sex.
Why can't that be? Why can't be the same fight?
Bro, listen.
I don't know, man.
It's confused. There's a lot of plot holes with life, so that's one of them. It doesn't make sense to me, but if y'all want, all I'm saying is everyone wants to call stuff, and I'm just calling something, and that's rape.
I'm a co-sign that. How did we get to rape from getting fired at Chipotle?
I don't know, but Christ. All I'm saying is,
okay,
new year, new beginnings, new endings, new beginnings, sir. That's
okay, I like that. What about you, D? 2022, how's it been treating you?
We
bro?
potting though.
Yo,
we potting, baby.
My stomach hurt. I'm not gonna lie to you.
We were fun. Yo, that was good potter right there. The past 30 seconds.
Right 2022. I'm moving out of my current location where I work, which is great. And I thought I wasn't gonna get a raise, and I still did.
Nice.
Hey.
I mean, other than that, I just been with the kids, bro. I haven't done nothing crazy.
Okay. Nothing crazy because you were the only healthy one, so you didn't have to quarantine.
Yeah, but I was quarantined still because everybody was fucking dying.
We're not dead.
Everybody was dying. Anybody that's close to me, I said it like a bunch of times. I was like, Neo, people at my job was getting sick. Y'all got sick. Everybody around me got sick.
You know what I'm saying? You probably fought it off without even knowing.
But keep in mind, I got COVID the worst last time.
Mm-hmm.
So I assume if I get it, I'm going to get it. Yeah, I got the vax. I'm first vax. I'm big vax.
Yeah, Delson literally was probably the first person I know who got
I got the high octane. Y'all got the foo-foo shit. Oh, you don't even got it.
Nah.
I got the real Joe don't got it. He didn't get sick.
No, I said y'all don't even have
You know what? You know why? Two things. I've already got it. So I already have the natural antibodies. And I was on antibiotics literally that day.
You were. That is true. You were on from the hospital themselves, too. Mm-hmm. They gave it to you.
And I haven't had COVID for like basically 2 years.
You got it the summer of 2020.
Yeah.
And I got it January.
It was summer that year you got it?
Yeah.
I thought it was like early.
It was Father's Day that I got it. And y'all got it the day after. So that's how I know.
Oh, yeah, because I got it in the end of June.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. All right, so then 2022 so far, we are obviously still in January.
Yeah, no, uneventful for me.
Nothing crazy's happened.
Nothing.
Okay. All right. Joe, you? Joe be traveling. He be everywhere. Be in Miami.
No, other than that, that was like our big thing for this month.
Yeah.
We had a pop-up down there in Wynwood. That's at a location where like X.
Is it lit down there? I haven't been there in years, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, because I heard Wynwood like transformed OD.
Yeah, bro. Okay, our B&B was literally in the middle of like, I don't really know where locations are at geographically, but it's Little something. Little Havana, I think.
It's possible. Little Havana, Little Haiti.
Something like that. Super, like, bro.
Were you around mad Spanish people?
Yeah.
Yeah, Little Havana.
Niggas posted outside. Like,
yeah.
I haven't seen that. Even in the city, I haven't seen people posted on the block or the stoops. You know what I mean? Like, I was crazy. But anyways, the B&B right dead center of the hood. I was like, yo, they're gentrifying this shit crazy. Like, you know that old man that be staring people down in front of our sister's building because he hates the people that live there? Same shit going on, bro.
Yeah.
People, like, everyone around just staring at you like they hate you because you support
you're part of the problem.
Yeah, basically. But it's like, bro, it's not our fault. Like,
I heard that Miami's like transforming really, really fast.
Yeah.
Really?
In what way?
When I went there, wasn't
Gentrification
that,
of,
No,
like,
gentrification,
Not
and-
gentrification.
and property
I don't
value.
get.
Like,
I honestly don't understand why that word is tied to like making areas nicer, but
because they tie it to that because when they do gentrification, it means they're renovating old, poor housing to newer stuff that the community that was able to afford that can't anymore because you're creating something new, right? So you're hiring the value of that property threefold. So people who like used to live there when it was grimy, whatever it is, they can't do it no more, and they got to move. It's the same thing that happened in New York, bro. You go to Marcy projects, like shit like that. There's projects now that got straight up people from out of the country living there, like if regular, and the apartments are redone, nice. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, still small as fuck. It's New York, but at the same time, now these apartments are way more money, and people can't afford it, and they got to move further out and out.
So you get kicked out without getting kicked out.
Yeah, you're getting kicked out. That's gentrification. It's like essentially they're saying, oh,
whoever was there is getting kicked out.
Your class of poor can't afford this, so we're gonna bring in the next class of poor, which don't really be poor people. It'd be people who got some money. So I think we talked about this too, of like the general housing thing that's going on in Florida, where I said like a home here that's $200,000, right? Like for a Floridian. Somebody from Cali will come with $500,000 and buy the same house for $500,000 because they got it, and it's raising value of all land across Florida.
Yeah, that's because.
And Miami right now is the number one most expensive city to live in per capita. It was San Francisco literally 2 years ago. Miami's officially it. Real estate is out the ass down there, bro. Bryan just sent me today, bro. You know they got a Bentley residential building, like it's made from Bentley. The people who makes Bentleys, it's gonna be. Sorry, yeah. It's made for like millionaires to live there, bro. It looks like a PS5 in the sky. It's crazy. It's in Miami, off the beach.
They have a. That's crazy. That you know what's interesting that they're bringing,
means Tootsies went
that
up.
they're bringing that here.
Excuse
me.
They bring it
because they have something like that. I forget. I think Mercedes or Porsche has a hotel somewhere.
Yeah, bro, you got to see it. I'm gonna send it to you. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's definitely because I've been there. I went to Miami last year at some time.
Yeah,
and it definitely didn't look like that.
Yeah,
but it's crazy because like we would be like, we're in a nice ass building.
Yeah,
you walk out the building, the front, literally the building across the street is like a boarded up old house with like crackheads in front of it,
chilling,
and then
doing
like,
Fenty.
You walk to your car and like a Lamborghini Urus like drives by.
Yeah,
it's like
wild.
It's like the weirdest like.
But we felt like that, right? When we went to Miami, we was like, we at Beach Palace, and we look at the street of Beach Palace like Ferraris in the street, like And we like we didn't stay probably at B&B like you. The first time we went, Joe, we stood in like a crackhead motel house. That shit was dumb trash.
And you know what we did? Instead of never going back there again, we stayed there again.
Did it twice.
Oh fuck!
Y'all did it once, and then and then I went once, but they went twice.
I forgot we deadass stayed there twice.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. Yeah. I'm nasty.
I understand. It's like,
man, what a life.
When I used to go to the shore.
Yeah. It was next to the beach, though.
All the hotels were fucking trash-ass motels, but we kept going.
Yeah. Yeah, like what we talking about, Miami now is like in 2021 to 2022. It's like I feel like every year, like celebrities and rappers pick a city that they make the poppin' spot.
Miami was the shit for a long time now, though.
No, Miami's always been a fire spot, but like, for example, like the last 2 years, everybody talking about Atlanta, like Atlanta on fire, Atlanta this, Atlanta that. Everybody was talking about Atlanta. Now everybody's talking about Miami. Like Miami's the lit spots coming up, all this shit. Like everybody's talking about Miami, and I'm
Florida,
like, damn,
it's really like, Florida in general.
Yeah, bro. People are moving out to Miami just to make content. Like that's
right, exactly. Like that's what I'm talking about. Like Miami's becoming the it city. Like people are coming to model. People are coming to create content. People are out there networking, building businesses that are outside of the norm of Florida businesses. Like look at Orlando. We all live in Orlando, right? Like there's nothing here that you're gonna make big bucks off if it's not real estate. If you're not invested in medical field in some manner.
You know, the end of like I think it was the middle or the end of last year that they said that Orlando was the #1 city to start a business in, right?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, over 100,000 people move here yearly.
But okay, but why? But what's the reason?
They had a bunch of
categories.
they had a bunch of categories like sliders,
Yeah.
and based on how the overall ranking was, Orlando was #1.
Fuck, I would never.
I could
I
probably
would start a business here,
but
but I would never think this would be the city.
Yeah, they had a bunch of reasons.
Like 3 reasons, bro. One is the demographic, like the groups of people. You have consistent tourists coming through.
Mm.
You have consistent college kids always in exchange, and then you have money, depending on what part of Orlando.
Yeah.
Like you have
Office space cost. They had like a bunch of different
Yeah.
things.
Florida used to be cheaper living.
Mm-hmm.
2 years ago, for normal people, it's cheaper for businesses to be ran here in general.
It's in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's always that's why Disney's in the middle of like Central Florida. It's because it's the most
It's the fucking heartbeat of this state.
there's the most movement through it, if that makes sense. Like there's a map that showed like there's 150 something thousand people that moved into Florida.
That's crazy.
Yeah, right now Orlando is as far as income to rent ratios, it's top 5 worst
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fucking horrible.
that's crazy, bro.
Like
in the country. So
the comps
the
on
only
the
thing.
place that I have, the people around me paid like 50,000, 60,000 more for less square footage.
For a crib?
Yeah, like if you look at like the community comps,
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like your neighbors pay for a property that's less than where you live in for more bread.
Yeah, like less
Whew.
square footage for like more bread. It's like that. It's happening like I watched my neighbors go from like college teenagers to like, now they're all like grown adults, like with families and shit.
Yeah, that's
over
crazy.
the course of 2 years. Like
Yeah, that's wild, bro.
crazy.
That's wild. That is wild. How the fuck did we get to that? Oh yeah, because you were talking about Miami. Yeah. All right. Well, Joe's been moving. Me, 2022. You guys already heard me. I've been fucking coming outside. To me was like euphoric because I felt like I was in a fucking cave. Or you like the segue?
Yeah.
Because I felt like I was in a cave. So like literally this last weekend was like my first weekend out, hanging out, and even though we only chilled that Saturday night?
Yeah.
Saturday night, right? It felt good, man. It felt good to be out, and it's been brick as fuck in the city.
Oof.
Like,
Orlando's
brick,
cold,
like 48 degrees brick.
Yeah,
it was like 39 degrees the other day.
This
you know what's
morning was,
crazy?
like,
I
in the
saw
30s.
like everyone's story, like the world was burning down here, but like, oh, my car has ice on it.
I seen that too.
Like, there was,
People
like-
had ice on their car over here.
yeah, I had ice.
Yeah.
I had to scrape off ice this
What?
morning when I
Bro.
took the kids to school.
Mad people I seen. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
You
I had to
too?
find something to
Nah, my
scrape
car's
off
just
ice.
in the garage.
Yeah, I was like, yo, that's crazy. That shit reminded me of mom and dad's crib, like over there. Like, yeah, that shit only happens in Boston, where we seen it growing up. Like, we know, like to see that in Florida is like, oh fuck, what the hell?
Yeah, I had to scrape off
crazy.
with something that I found in my trunk because I didn't think there was gonna be ice, and I don't
Yeah.
have a fucking scraper in the car.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Oh,
Florida.
Yeah, the most you
So I
can
just had to
do
find
is probably
something.
like pour hot water on that until like
Yeah.
it's weird
Nah, that's crazy, bro.
because people like, why is it so cold though? But it's like it's the middle of January.
It doesn't
You're
get
not
this
supposed
cold
to.
here, typically.
But no, it is true. Like Delson says, it gets cold like that, but it'd be like one Saturday every 2 weeks in January,
Yeah,
February.
yeah.
Bro, it's been cold for like a good week and a half type shit. Like,
and it's pleasant.
brick every day, like
I
less
love it.
than 50 degrees outside, and that's not normal for people here. Like me, I
could tell.
yeah, no, it's not, because for me it's like, oh, I love this shit. Like I go walk the dog, I put my hat, my little
Yeah, me
scully on,
too, bro.
I like it. But other people like, yo, fuck this. Alexis was first thing. I can never live up north. Like I could never deal with this every day. Like I wouldn't be able to do it.
It's not
And
even
I'm like, yo, I'm
hot.
thank God I was raised up north first, and I experienced that shit first, and then came down here, because I know what it is to like you know what it is to live rough. Like you know what I'm saying. Like certain people don't know what that is. Like
It's a
living in
harder
New York,
life
living
up there,
northeast,
bro,
B.
100%.
If you lived in the northeast and you made it, not saying like, oh, you made it out the hub, big baller. Like you just made it in the sense of like came out a fucking
You
sane
survived the
person.
environment.
Yeah, you survived. Like you a tough person. Like always look at you like, yo, mentally, I could throw you right here and you gonna be all right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm not trying to shit on my girl. I love my girl, but for me, I don't feel the same about her. Like I can't do that with her. Like
Put her to
I need to go save her if I put her in fucking the middle of like the city. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
I'm
think
sure she
she'd
could
be
do
able to
more than she
navigate.
thinks, though. That's one.
Can
thing.
y'all-
It's like I'm sure she could do more than what she thinks she could do.
Can y'all
She
tell?
could deal with more than what she thinks she can.
Okay, that's perfect way of wording it.
Can
Yeah.
y'all tell when people are from up north? Like when you just talk to them.
You know what's
it happens
certain
at,
people, certain.
It happens at me at work all the time.
People
I'm like,
s-
where are you from? And they're like, oh, I'm from Jersey, or I'm from New York, or I'm from Massachusetts, or I'm from Connecticut. And I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of figured that because they just move different. People move with a different type of energy.
Yeah.
And I know it. I instantly identify it. I could tell like immediately.
I can't, but people say that about me. Like all my friends, they are like, "You're in New York from up north, blah blah." Or, like there's
They
just
move
certain-
move
there's
at a
just
different
certain
pace.
Aspects, I guess.
You move at people from the Northeast usually move at a different pace. Not to knock people from Florida, because things are just more chill here.
Yeah.
Things are more tense, and you can tell when somebody's. They're like, oh yeah, but I haven't lived there in 30 years. I'm like, I can just tell that you're from somewhere that's a little bit different.
Yeah, I will say that Florida is if you wanna like call it quits early, states it's there. It's here. Like you here is where you could call it quits early and live the rest of your life as a mediocre person. Not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying if you don't want more out of life, like that's what they used to say back in the day. Like people come here to die. Like old people move to
Literally,
Florida
that's what
to live the rest of their
that's what I've
life
always
because it's
pictured.
so calm and chill. And it's still the same thing here. And I think that's a double-edged sword of Orlando and Florida. Like it's so lax that it can create, you to be lax on shit. So, and that's kind of what I appreciated about the Northeast. It's like, nah, it doesn't allow you. Like you're not allowed to ever take no breaks. You're not allowed to not do anything of like calming down because you almost always have to be on go out there. Like you almost have to be doing something to make the next move. Here, like, nah, you don't have to. Back then, now that we talked about the financial wise of like property and rent to salary ratio, yeah, you're gonna have to hustle more now, but that's just inflation. But if you didn't, it doesn't really force you to be a better person if you want to be one.
Yeah, no, you could definitely survive out here.
That's why I said when Delson said the business thing, I'm like, that's fucking crazy to me. But I get it. Like, I get what you're trying to say. Like, there's variables to what would make it.
I'm not trying. I'm just saying that's what an article.
No, I know.
From like USA
Yeah,
Today
yeah.
I
or
could
something.
understand it though, because from
No, I could
from
too.
me-
No, I could too.
me
I could understand.
seeing a bunch of kids trying to start their businesses.
Yeah.
From New York to California to here. Here's definitely the most like mixed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like here's like most people I meet from Orlando are not from Orlando.
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah.
90% of the people here.
Even
Yeah.
higher than
That's
that.
a very true.
100%.
And even Floridians don't even be from here.
Yeah,
Like, it'd be like Floridians from other places around Florida. Like, oh, I'm from
Sarasota.
Sarasota. I'm from fucking Tampa. Somewhere different.
So it's like, what was I
I
talking
don't even
about
know how we got on
before
this.
that?
I have no idea
genuinely
what's happening
forgot.
right now. To be honest with you,
We was just talking about how did we get to real estate in Orlando?
Because the best business,
Miami
Delson
and
said the
shit
best
still.
place to start a business was here.
But how do we get there?
Because he was talking about Miami and the cities and the living and the fucking
because Joe went to Miami.
the
Oh, yeah.
fun shit.
And then I talked about me being in quarantine, got out for the first day. All right. And then now this is the rest of my 2022 from here on out.
Yeah,
I hope that
Yep,
none
yep,
of us
yep.
get sick again, and hope the rest of this year is fucking great because
Yeah, please.
if you
Jesus
start off
Christ.
that shitty for all of us, like, I mean, it even hindered us from podcasting. You know what I'm saying? Like, this right now, it's fucking awesome for me because I love podcasting. I feel like I haven't spoken to my friends, even though we hung out Saturday night, but I feel like I haven't had the guy convo, our guy time, like our guy sit down and talk. Like, if these mics weren't here, we would have this conversation.
we dead ass did at least 30 minutes of conversation before you even started fucking recording.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
no.
do that usually though.
Nah, but this one
You guys
was.
have you guys
we should have recorded it. But
Or
We
music
should have
things.
recorded that one.
have you guys listened to any? Have you guys been listening to
Gunna's new album?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't. I'm gonna be honest, Joe. I think nothing in the world has made me feel more aged and my age than me not having motivation to listen to music. And I've sat there and I literally be like, "Damn, son."
That's been me for
I
a
even
long
try to
time.
force myself to listen to music. I'm like, it's just not doing that for me right now.
It's that's been.
This
me
is
for
the
a
first
while,
time
bro.
it's ever happened to me in my life, bro.
That's crazy.
It's the first time it's ever like anything. I don't want to listen to nothing.
I used to really like music, bro, and I honestly,
Man, I
couldn't
do
rap.
still.
I'm saying I like music.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I don't like music, but at the same time, like I used to listen to that shit
All the time,
constantly,
yeah,
all the
that's true.
time. I don't fucking. If I could watch something or do something that like fucking I learned something from, that's what I like more
Yeah.
than fucking
You're
just
more in-
listening to music. It feels a little bit like I do feel stuff when I listen to music, but it feels a little mindless, like a little bit to me personally.
I'm with you, bro. I think that's what it is for me. I'm with you in the sense like, not to say I don't like the music aspect, because music is music. Like at the end of the day, I could fucking say hot dogs is fire on it, as long as that beat rocking and that hook is good. Someone gonna rock with it because it's good music. For me though, it's like I used to have music used to be a part of the startup of my day. It's like when you brush your teeth, like you do that, you brush your teeth because your breath is hot as shit. But now when you brush it, you're gonna be clean. It's like I used to listen to music like, my energy's low. I used to listen to music. My shit high, bro. What's up? I'm trying to shoot somebody now. My bad. Allegedly.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but
Get it?
and I feel like what Bryan said with the whole samey thing of certain songs and stuff. Even though I really like that Game and Kanye song. Have you heard that yet?
Nah,
Easy.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I like that shit.
I don't really like the hook. I like
My
the
life
verses.
so easy.
Yeah, I don't like the hook that much, but I like the verses.
Yeah, I like it. But even if, yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know what it is about music right now for me, Joe. But I feel like for you it's different because you moving, you out here traveling and shit. Like, music goes along with that. Like when you at the crib and you like, damn, I could watch this Bang Bros, or I could listen to this Gunna album.
But music,
Bang Bros.
Music is
what I'm
made for
choosing.
environments, though. Music is made for environments. You can't listen to Gunna at the crib. You can't listen to Gunna. You could listen to Gunna on your way to work, like as like a song.
I don't know.
For,
This is no.
but you can't listen to Gunna at the crib by yourself. It's just not gonna be. It's not the environment for
It's
it.
not gonna hit.
And there's like a lot of music, and you work from home. Bryan, I don't know what he does anymore. No, I'm
He's
just kidding.
Tommy from Martin.
No, I'm joking. Because what I'm saying is, when he was at work, he was listening to like podcasts and shit. He's a telemarketer. But if music is made for environments, the music that we've been listening to, like the trap shit, like it just doesn't do it for me for certain shit. Like I can't listen to that shit at the crib. I can't.
Even though I did,
can't.
but by the way, I did listen to the Gunna album. Like I actually gave it a try, and it sounded good.
I like
sound
it,
like-
but I can listen to it in the car.
There's some tracks
I
couldn't get with some, and this is a problem that I have with all trap music at first. Like I'll listen to it at first, I'm like, nah, I can't. Like this time, I was officially like, oh nah, I've just aged too much. Like I've literally sat there listening. I'm like, I can't do this. Like I don't know why. I used to love this shit, but now I can't.
What about the
then
Drake?
I forced myself to listen again, and then I'm like, okay, now I remember how this music works. It's like, if you force yourself to stay there, eventually it's gonna become catchy.
Bro,
what about the Drake song?
I haven't heard it yet.
Yeah, I can't listen to that shit.
I hate that song.
This
I
should be.
haven't
I
heard
had
it.
it.
I haven't
I had
heard
it
it.
playing
It
loud
is
in
the
my car,
first
and it's
Drake
like
song.
moaning in my fucking. That's part of the beat.
Yeah,
yeah?
bro, it's in the background. It's mad weird. They
It's
had
mad
it off
weird.
the album, and then they put it on the album, and then
Of course,
like,
Gunna's not gonna keep that.
Who's
on the album.
moaning?
he had 100 something.
It's
sales
like a girl
before
moaning.
before he put the Drake song on there.
Exactly, and now he about to have probably another 100.
No,
It's not a popular song.
It's not.
It's ass like that.
Yes,
It's not-
bro. It's
it-
not like the "I'm Too Sexy" song where it's kind of weird.
It's
but,
worse.
Like, it fucking rock. Like, you know what I mean? It's like,
No, way
It-
too sexy worked. Yes. it
yeah,
worked.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it
I know what you're
ended
saying.
up working. This is just like too sexy, literally.
It's weird, bro. Like
literally,
it's
just,
literally
bro,
a girl
like,
moaning.
Yeah?
The
beat,
hook
yeah,
is a
it's
girl moaning in the background. Like, I don't want to listen to that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, one song you're bumping, and then the next song is like literally starts off as a female moaning. It's like, bro, that's not the movie.
It's just weird. It's weird. It's
Okay.
weird.
I'll probably gotta listen. I'll
But
probably
there
listen on my way
is-
home.
But
I gotta
there
hear it.
is like songs on there that like I don't know, because I listen music, like you said, music's like an environment thing. But it's like,
Yeah.
I like to listen just to listen, like to beats and shit. Or
Yeah.
like sometimes I don't listen to like the words. It's just like sometimes the beat's so like I just want to listen to the beat. There's a lot of songs on there that like catch like they're like catchy. If
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Well, that's a whole mo, bro. To make them songs that are like That's how what Future made hot and make those rap songs that are like nursery rhymes, and then everybody took that formula and from Atlanta and tried to do the same. Except there is certain rappers that could really, really rap, like Lil Baby could really, really rap. But then there's others that can rap. Like when I heard the Thug verse on that shit, I was like, God, I love you, Thug, but I don't get how you still relevant. You know what I'm saying? But anyway. Yeah. That didn't another album come out when Gun and shit came out? Something. The Weeknd's album. Have y'all heard the Weeknd's album?
I don't want to.
You don't want to? I actually like it. I like it.
Nah,
I've heard the first 6 songs, but I'm into like. I'm a person that's into old music. Like I like 80s pop. I like 80s. Huh? That is one thing I was gonna say is like I don't the thing with the song is there's not too much distinction in the beats, and like the song lyrics yes, but the beat distinction very hard to when it transitions to be like oh shit I'm not in the same song still.
Yeah, no.
That is like I will say that. Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. So remember I mentioned that it's for environments. Where the fuck do you listen to that album at?
Oh, in a club off coke.
That's a stripper.
That's that club coke stripper. Music. You
have you heard that album?
That shit reminded me of Scarface all the whole time.
Don't look at me like that.
Yeah, where they playing that shit at? Where they playing the 80s music and they doing coke?
Then I don't think he did that for that. I think he literally did it because he is a big fan of 80s music, 1, and 2, he's so big, he just wanted to create something different. Like,
do you know how shitty his album did?
Yeah, I know. I mean, it wasn't shitty, but it was shitty for compared to his numbers. Yeah,
it was
like 150 or something. For
it was a third of his previous album.
Yeah, but
that's not good.
That's okay.
Yeah,
when you have the ability to create whatever you want, that's all right. Like he did that off of sheer, hey, I want to make this project for me. I made it. You like it, you like it. You don't, you don't.
Yeah, if you can make anybody can make a pile of shit. You're right.
The same thing with Kanye West song. Kanye West album when he dropped 808s. Everybody hated it. Everybody thought it was the worst shit possible.
Hold on. You saying this is as good as 808s?
No, what I'm saying is he's in a space like Kanye where he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
And it's either going to be liked or not liked.
Right. So you're saying that he's going to change the game with this album?
It could be a possible down the line. 80s music can make a comeback and we might see it.
I don't know. Tory Lanez just made a
oh, he did too.
Tory Lanez just dropped like an 80s like
yeah, but I heard his sucked.
No, I heard the complete opposite. I heard that it was
yeah, you heard it was good?
Really good album for what it was like
for the theme.
Yeah, for like
and that's what I thought about the Weeknd shit. I thought it was a good theme for what they did. They made it like 80s theme radio. They had Jim Carrey like as the radio host.
Yeah.
And like in between songs, he's talking about the songs. And then he'll go into the next song. And I thought it was cool. I thought the concept was cool. The concept is cool.
I can't hate that.
I like the music. I don't see myself fucking banging this all the time. Again, I'm not interested in. But I thought for me wanting something different because I haven't listened to music like that. Oh dear, nothing's gravitated to me. For me to get something of fresh, like a breath of fresh air with that album, I respected it. I was like, all right, somebody's trying to do something different out here when everybody else is sounding all the fucking same. You know.
I've been in that boat for a while. I just try to I've been trying to because I stopped for a while listening to books again because I just have to preoccupy my mind with something that's not the same shit. And then what ends up happening is I start to listen to the same music all the time. So like Sorry for the Wait came out on the tape. Like the tape version came out on Apple Music.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's what's up.
I was listening to that shit for a while.
That's dope. I didn't know they came out. That's cool.
A couple weeks now.
Yeah, he re-released. Well, he got the rights and obviously released it. It's obviously super expensive, but
that's awesome.
I gave it some listens.
Yeah.
Your life ain't easy. Can we talk about Kanye right quick?
Yeah.
How he's thriving?
I don't know if he's thriving.
No.
My theory.
Kanye's a king, bro.
Huh?
He's a king, bro.
No, he's a god.
Hell yeah.
How do you feel that he had to like sneak into his daughter's birthday party? Like
that was fucked
Kim
up.
and them wouldn't give him. You heard about that? Travis.
But I heard too. Like it was his decision. Like at first to, which I believe. Like I believe him being like, yo, I want our parties to be separate, and then getting tight because he didn't get invited to the like That sounds like a Kanye thing to me. Like that's such a narcissistic thing.
But
like, yo,
but
what?
You don't think
you didn't invite me to the party? I told you not to invite me.
The fuck I told you.
What the fuck I told you? Invite me to that shit when you don't invite me.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
But do you think that he's just such a sporadic character that even if that's not true, we just believe it because, like you said, like that's such a Kanye thing to do.
Yeah,
like I believe, I 100,000% believe he told Kim Kardashian, I want to do separate parties, and then got tight because he didn't get the invite to his own daughter's party.
That's the same thing as when people get tight that they don't get invited to shit. They be like, they'll always say no. They say no every fucking time, and then you don't invite them, and then they tight that you didn't invite them. I didn't say that.
My bad. But yeah, I don't know. This the Kanye of lately I've been loving only because he seems like he's got some sort of groove back. I don't know how a man is personally feeling. As you all know, we usually try to cover it up with other shit, but looks good. Julia Fox on your own can't be bad.
Can't be mad. The stage photos with him like eating her with the fork and knife. He doing too much. Guy.
You mean the actual like pictures, like the pictures they took for the magazine?
Yeah, they doing too much.
That to me was like, whoa. Like what? But son, I don't know. I'm a billionaire. I don't do whatever the fuck I want.
The pictures, you didn't see.
Like
the
for us as normal dudes, like hell, it's like you just met a girl. You don't know if you want to like take shorty out to stuff. Like it's like you're not gonna take it to the nicest restaurant on the first date. Like you gonna take it somewhere like, all right, let me see what this is. Let me test out the waters here. All right. I like her. And then we move on to the next. My son said, nah, we're going to do a whole photo shoot for Vogue.
Yo, he did the photo shoot, right? He had her laid out on like a countertop or a table or some shit, and he had like a fork and knife.
Yeah.
Like he about to eat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was a photo shoot, but like Del said, it's OD for someone you've been dating for like 2 months.
If that.
But then again, I don't know how he thinks, bro. He's a billion. When you a billionaire, your mindset's got to be completely different from how we think.
For sure.
For sure, right? Like you got to be crazy a little bit.
But I mean, he's always just done whatever he wanted.
Yeah, exactly. Oh shit! All right, what else? What else has happened? We already talked about Betty White passing. Didn't someone else pass recently?
A lot of people.
Louis Armstrong just passed. No.
Yes.
What's his name? Not Louis Armstrong. Louis fucking
Anderson.
Louis
Anderson. I said Louis Armstrong.
I was like, Louis Armstrong died a long time ago, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he just passed. Somebody else passed that I feel like we're forgetting, man. I feel like someone passed recently that was big.
In 2020.
Bob Saget.
Did we not talk about that?
Oh, yeah.
Bob Saget was alive when we did it. Betty White passed, and then maybe like a week later, 2 weeks later, Bob Saget passed. Yeah, Bob Saget passed. Rest in peace, Bob Saget. That's crazy. That was one that I didn't see coming, but you never do see death coming, right?
Yeah, well, rest in peace to Bob.
Rest in peace to America's dad, man.
God damn, bro. He was the real America's dad.
The original.
Fuck Cosby, bro.
Pussy ass Cosby.
Cosby was America's dad at one point, too. That is true.
That shit is crazy, right?
That is crazy
Daddy
as fuck.
had a little secret.
It wasn't that little, I don't think.
He out now. You know I'm talking about him. He out in these streets. He come get you.
What the fuck he gonna do?
Drop something in your drink.
Hit you with that Spanish fly.
Oh shit!
And then fly right into your jeans.
He gonna be flying right in that booty.
Oh my god! While I'm asleep,
face first.
Okay, what is wrong with you,
talking about Bill Cosby raping Bryan?
God, what the fuck is up with y'all niggas?
Huh? All right. Well, I'm just trying to see if we can, wrap up. I didn't do quick hits because I thought this was gonna be our catch-up episode. So I want to lean on our knowledge of anything that we deem important to ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, but I don't think this is important. Good weekend of football.
Yeah, I watched one of the best games I've ever seen.
People are saying like it was the best weekend of football ever.
It could have
divisional games.
I don't even watch sports. You know I don't watch sports, so but I watched like 20 minutes of just straight highlights for one game.
Yeah,
like that's how many like plays were made. There was good games.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure. I'm confident based on how you're reacting that you didn't watch any of the games, Frank.
Who, me? No,
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah,
and it's fucked up. You know why? Because I tried. Fuck Spectrum. And you could leave that one. You don't have to edit that one out.
What happened?
Because I don't know why. I fucking have Spectrum. I try to use the apps. I sign into my shit, and it don't work.
Do you have ESPN and shit included?
I have
in
the ESPN works, but my CBS or my fucking the other one that the fucking other game was on. What was it? NBC? the Rams game. Didn't work
Damn, you
on
missed
my
some.
phone. Didn't work on my laptop.
You
So
could've-
I literally tried to watch the games, bro, and I couldn't watch it.
You could have texted me and I could have gave you a phone app that you could have
It
used.
probably wouldn't have worked.
No, Yahoo Fantasy Sports is a free app that you can watch any game that they're playing locally.
For real?
But you could only watch it from your phone or your tablet.
Oh shit! Well, damn, I didn't know that.
Too little, too late.
I started looking for fucking the bootleg websites.
Yeah, I
Shit
had
that
you,
be
bro.
that should be like Korean broadcasting.
And also, I think the NFL app.
They'd be like
on
Don
any-
White, Tom Brady,
I
Tung
did.
Tom,
Oh.
Odell Beckham.
That kid.
Shit. This nigga Frank just went in.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's crazy is that I was gonna kind of do the same thing but worse, and like I was just like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. Frank's gonna yell at me, and then look at you. I love it. Tom
Okay.
Brady.
Yeah, football was. The way he said Tom Brady was crazy.
Tom Brady.
You know they don't watch football in Asian countries, bro. You know that shit.
No, they don't. They fucking. That's crazy. I wonder if they probably broadcast the Super Bowl in other countries.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Probably not China though.
Nah, China they
China's
only
definitely not
play ping
broadcasting the
pong.
Super Bowl.
Ping pong. That's it.
Damn, you
That's
go
their
for a
shit is
team.
ping pong, right?
Yeah,
And they be trying to make it look hot on Instagram, trying to make us like it.
Fuck
You see how
outta
they
here.
be trying to indoctrinate us?
It's not trying. That shit look fire.
What table
But
tennis?
it's the highlights of the highlights. You know, it's
Table
like the
tennis?
best of the best.
Table tennis.
Yeah.
I'll be damned. An athlete from table tennis ever come and say, "Yo, I'm a great athlete."
I want to get paid
Bro,
millions
nah.
of dollars for fucking.
They can pay millions of these nuts, bro.
out of here.
Fuck
Stupid
outta
as
here.
shit.
Dumb as shit.
They're trying to indoctrinate us. Watch, our kids gonna be like, "Yo, have you heard of Michael Jordan? I heard he was a great ping pong player." Like, it's gonna be some wild
That's
shit.
wild.
Our
Or
kids.
you ever heard of Michael Jordan and it's a Chinese guy?
I was
Yo.
gonna say some crazy shit just now. Thank
So
God,
say it,
Brian.
bitch.
No, hell no. they definitely they gonna assassinate my ass if I say what I was. Gonna
Oh man.
You should just say that.
By the way, we're on the verge of a second goal world, but we can talk about that next class.
say. I don't know if we want to.
This shit's gonna be crazy, bro.
Oh man. All right. Well, I don't have anything else, guys. 2022 obviously hasn't been the best start, but hopefully from here on out, for me, and I hope the rest of us too, it just gets better and we get back to this casting shit because this is what we're supposed to be right here in this room together forever, holding hands, blood brothers. Let's all cut our hands. Come on.
I'm not doing that white shit.
Okay.
I said
Anyway,
it.
All right. My bad. I was trying to get us
Racism.
into a nice little cult thing before we end the show, but I guess not. All right. Well, with that said, we are the Two Sides of a Coin podcast. Anybody want to add anything? No?
Thank you guys for listening. If you made it this far, I hope y'all doing all right. Hope y'all 2022 is as successful and as prosperous as Joe's video on Instagram. And that's about it.
And I really hope Tootsie's rates didn't go up because Miami's, real estate is going up because that would bug me out if I had to go back down there.
If
We can talk about it some other time. All right. Until next time, everybody. We're all Two Sides. Brian?
stay classy, San Diego.
what kind of broke ass fucking
All right.
response
Well,
is
we're gonna
that,
take it.
bitch?
We have to take it at this part.
Fuck.
Well, why is that broke?
You took